everyone, it's our monthly update again with Michelle. Today we have a special guest, Louis McFadden, and he has been with us for 2 years now.
Yeah, almost three.
Almost three. Very young and vibrant, and he's already in our top 15. It's great to do it with Louis, who can bring us a lot more energy and good information today. And another thing, it's actually very special today. We call it Little Chinese New Year, which is 23rd December in lunar calendar. It's almost like a pre-celebration of Chinese New Year, so it's very special, and it's so good to have Louis here with us. Would you please give us some update on December data?
On the December market, I mean, on the whole, it has been good. There was a considerable amount of stock on the market last year. Typically towards the end of the year, we do see a clear out. Sort of early December, properties stop coming to the market as we get closer and closer to that Christmas break. So we do often see a bit of a stock clear out and properties sell. So we were at around 2,200 listings on Trade Me, whereas that's where the bulk of the listings are seen and promoted. That got right down to sort of 1,750 towards Christmas, and now it's really building back up.
It is.
Yeah, it's really building back up, and there's a lot of properties on the market. Especially in the Christchurch market, it has been incredibly busy over the whole of the last year. We transacted about 12,000 houses were sold in Christchurch in 2024. This is far and away the second largest behind Auckland, but a big leap ahead of Wellington and other areas as well. So there's a lot of people moving here, and I can certainly see why with the amount of investment in town and with the new stadium and new land being opened up, especially in, say, areas like Horsmore and Rolleston, which are quite busy. So I think those are those leading.
Absolutely, because there was better affordability here, and also our facilities, just like you mentioned. We can definitely see more people moving to Christchurch. Would you talk about the data too?
Compared to December in 2023, it was about 8 days, 7 or 8 days, so an extra week on market to sell. Typically, December is quite a unique and interesting month when it comes to the selling, just because either people start their holidays early or go away, or people are moving, so they have to buy before they move, or the other way around, they have to sell before they move to a different place. So there is that urgency, and we saw a bit of a pullback compared to December 23. However, still lots of properties sold. In the Papanui office, we were well over 100. So
absolutely, and amazingly, the median price, we actually had a bit of an increase compared to December last year.
And I think that's the trend that we've seen throughout last year, is that consumer confidence and people wanting to buy. I mean, as the interest rates come down, it's certainly an enticing and affordable place to come, and that price is slowly coming up, especially with the amount of people migrating to Christchurch.
Speaking of which, I just got the latest update from some major banks this morning. The bank retail rates dropped again. Between 6 months to 5 years interest rate, they are all down to below 6 now, which is great. It's gonna boost the consumer confidence a bit more. And another thing is the prediction we're getting from all the major economists and the banks, and also some of my old colleagues from back in Stats New Zealand and the Reserve Bank. They're all saying the OCR should definitely drop again, and it could be another significant one, which is going to be great for for everyone really, because technically we are still in recession. This should help.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the next thing we're going to talk about, and we got a lot of audience requests. They were asking about different suburbs, and today we're going to talk about Cashmere. Why do you like Cashmere suburb? It become more and more popular now to buyers.
I mean, that entire side of town towards the Port Hills, between town and the hills, have really been busy on the whole. I think it's especially down to what you're getting for the money. 10-15 minutes right into the centre of cities, very close. Prices are still affordable. You can get beautiful homes on Cashmere Hill, 4 bedrooms for around that 1.2 mark, whereas that money's really not stretching that far when you come the north side of town. You get quite a lot of bang for your buck, especially when it comes down to the school zones as well. I'm selling a house now just outside of Cashmere, but in a neighbouring suburb, and you've got Summerfield School, then into South, then into Cashmere High. So a fantastic run through there. And it's a lot more affordable than that boys and girls high zoning, which is so sought after in Christchurch.
Summerfield is actually a beautiful suburb. Not only the school zone, and it's so close to city, and also it has got a beautiful character homes that's been well maintained, like a 100-year-old character home. I think in Christchurch, we are focusing a lot on school zones.
Yep.
So for Summerfield and Kashmir areas, suburbs, and also Beckenham, it's huge that the Kashmir High School is there. I am personally seeing a lot of Chinese clients because they are tiger moms, tiger parents. They love doing research over schools, and the Kashmir High School has been well performing against other high schools in the past few years.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm personally seeing a lot of Chinese parents selling their houses in Hosel, Wigram, those areas, and fighting over houses in Kashmir High
Absolutely.
School. So that's part of the reason it become so much more popular than before now. And not to mention there is a beautiful scenery, you know, beautiful city view from up on the hill.
Close to the adventure park. You've got the schools and the walks and the river, and there's a lot that the area has to offer. The house I'm selling now, we've had over 50 groups through in 2 weeks. I remember one of our colleagues, she sold a house on Rose Street, which is in Summerfield, and that had over 150 people through last year. So there is a high demand for Kashmir, Summerfield, Beckenham, that side of town. I certainly think we're seeing that with the amount of people through the door at open homes.
I think so too. It happened to fill on my listings over that side of town too. So I think it's a good thing. Right now, the interest rate is dropping, and there's more options because vendors are very motivated. Time to get onto the market to buy. Absolutely,
it's a great time to buy. Any confidence? I purchased a house last year to live in. Unfortunately, I fixed interest rates that are a bit higher than they are now, but it is what it is. But it's a great time to buy, especially for first home buyers. We meet people coming through open homes that missed out in the 2019-2020 cycle, and they don't want to get left by the side of the road again. It's a great time to buy because, for me, when we're certainly not at the bottom of the market, I think we've certainly missed that, and the trend is up from all the indications we can see and all the data.
Absolutely. The earlier you get in, the better. Well, thank you so much, Louis. It's great to have you with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'll see you guys next month.
Another time.